I'm waiting for Julia.
I don't understand why I can't invite her. Weird. Okay, I don't know why I couldn't invite you.
I don't know either. So that's for some crazy reason, but don't worry about it. So, however, I think the most important fact that we want to point out for people here who basically wanted to know about the truths about the situation and what is our investigation already lead to. At this moment, it sounds like that fan page that trying to post on behalf of your current mom says that, you know, they published the birth certificate or showed actually the birth certificate to other people. Well, as far as we're concerned, we are not, and we did not receive any communication through that fan page, which is repeatedly from my legit account, from my Persian Medium Facebook account, the legit account that has actually over 500,000 followers, that they're not going to think that this is a fake person that's trying to communicate. They know already about me. They know already about investigation. They know already about that I'm a spokesperson on behalf of Julia. But they did not communicate at all. They didn't answer actually on that fan page. And they sounded like they just posting stuff. And it sounds like someone just knows some English to just go there and trying to translate and then send the stuff right there. And then kind of think that, okay, what people going to think about, like, okay, the mom is very good and very nice person, is very amazing lady. And, you know, she's a hard worker and she absolutely wants to help the daughter. She absolutely claimed that the daughter is actually had some you know, mental health condition issues. That's why she's delusional. That's why she's thinking that she's maybe Madeleine McCain or whatever, asked for DNA. However, a lot of questions, a lot of answers out there, but a lot of those questions that we have already and we know already is all because to put us out of the fact of this investigation. And the fact of this investigation at this moment is that we want to make sure if Julia is not Madeleine McCain, then who is Julia? And if Julia is not belong to that family with the DNA test, then who is Julia? Maybe another missing girl, maybe another missing girl, or maybe another person. We have no idea. But what we have to get into that point and this fact is that we all said to all news, to all media, to all TV shows, to every single places that we want to have her DNA. We don't want birth certificate. Any birth certificate at this moment can forge and can basically or could be forged already. So we are not going to get into the birth certificate or accepting any papers out there online that proving that this woman is absolutely a biologic mom to this lady that you guys watching. Because through our investigation, we figured out a lot of things, a lot of black and white that really and absolutely not match with the reality. However, we have to get into the fact that for those that posting on their own fan page on behalf of Julia's mom or Karen's mom, all we said repeatedly, and we tried to even communicate with the close family members to even ask them for any cooperation and collaboration. So far, they said no. The place we went and actually talked to that station, the officer we talk about, the police station that is close by to the place that she's living, already said that there is no statement there for them, that they're gonna think that Julia is a real daughter to that lady that assume and telling everybody that I'm a real mom and she's made up the stories. We got into the investigation with a lot other evidence that we catch through a lot other governments and publicities in Poland, which we need to get into it now deeply. And we are going to shortly publish to see that there is a lot of black and white that is absolutely not matching with Julia's Karen's mom words. However, I saw a lot of platforms that now sharing this information that, yes, you see, she was a liar. You see, the mom was right. You see, she has some mental health condition, which is not true. Yes, she does have some mental health condition. Yes, she does. She's on the medication. Yes, she is, but not the type of sickness that think that she's absolutely somebody else and not her own personality, or delusional, or other things. However, at this moment, we are still waiting for their answer. They know that Julia has a spokesperson. They know me and my private investigators team as well. They actually got another conversation with a couple of our team right now that is still there. We are still not having any type of conversation with any family members, which they know exactly who we are, which they know exactly where we actually went to the police station, the same place that the mom is standing and says he or the guy or that policeman is our spokesperson. Nobody even knew what we are talking about when we went. Nobody even knew what this is all about. So I don't know who is that spokesperson, that not the email and not even actually the numbers is correct. If there is a spokesperson out there on behalf of Julia's Karen's mom, I urge you to send an email to me right away to persianmedium@gmail.com, or to communicate to this number, as you know, on her page. If you don't know English, then please let other people to translate it for you, that I am a spokesperson on behalf of Julia. And if you are the police, as the mom said, as the fan page said, and mentioned that you are a spokesperson on behalf of the Julia's mom, please communicate with me directly, not through fan pages and posting all those crazy fake stuff out there. We have evidence. We got into a lot of evidence that shows that so many things in this case at this moment smell fishy. So again, if you guys want us to relax and to now go further for action, we need the communication with the spokesperson, whomever it is, police officers, private investigators, a detective that is working with mom of, or the Karen mom of Julia. I urge you to communicate directly with me. If you have evidence to exchange, I have evidence to exchange too. So posting a couple of things on Instagrams and Facebook's fan page or other places, that's not the right statement. And bringing up a couple of certificate or a couple of papers about the place that she basically birthed, the other places that she went, the other people that maybe she had conversation with, and we have all other witnesses around, it's not going to be legit. Not only for me, after I found a lot of black and white facts, but it's also is not going to be legit for people out there that now watching you guys in the past of couple of days. If Julia's Karen's mom would step out the same day when we asked for DNA test, it would not go that crazy, messy situation for anyone at this moment. She created this by avoiding Julia's request. She created this because she knew she can easily deny everything, as she knew how naive, how vulnerable, and how upset Julia is. There's a conversation in between Julia and her mom. So I saw that conversation. Julia repeatedly asked her mom, I need evidence, I need proof, I need pictures, I need DNA test. And that was have been denied repeatedly from that woman. She even asked grandma, grandpa. She even asked family members. She couldn't see the sibling in the past of couple of months now, just because the mom not wanted her to have any sort of conversation with Julia, and Julia should not have any conversation with siblings. Answer is why. You claim, lady, that your daughter has some mental issue, and you claim that you are a real mom without no evidence, just the certificate. Cool. But why you are not doing anything for your daughter at this moment that now got bullied for, and for so many reasons, for so many innocent reasons, and people starting to hate her and say they heard threat and everything to her. So why you didn't done that DNA test from the get-go? Why now, when you see a lot of people around the world posting and asking you for DNA test, you come now with some birth certificate? And do you believe that the world will accept that birth certificate? I am not going to accept, we are not going to accept any birth certificate that can easily Photoshop forge until you do a DNA test with your daughter. And if you really cares about your daughter at this moment, mother to mother, I could just get up, come to my Julia's door and say, and hug her and says, okay, so you know what? I'm willing to do that for you, because I don't want to see the pain in you. I don't want to see that you are crying day and night for what you heard about us. I don't want to see that you are going into the medication more than normal that you are, just because I cause more depression to you. And I will do that for you because you are my daughter, and I will tell the world to back up from you, and I will stand up for you. You are using words and sentences and meanings out there for media, on some person's fan page on Facebook, and you avoided your own daughter as you claim that she's my own daughter. She's my daughter. She's come from my blood. She's actually mine. Well, if you claim that, if you want to prove it to people, why you are not stepping out and doing it and showing it to the world, that everybody could back up from Julia, back up from you, or back up from everything? Now it's almost 5 days. We are not sleeping. We are not eating. We are not drinking. We are all over the place. We are gathering the information. We are dig into the deep investigation in your country and in your place and in your town. So it's not fair for your daughter. You send birth certificate out there? Congratulations. Thanks for that. After almost like so many days and weeks that you think that would be the best. If I actually post some paper that shows that I actually, she burned in that hospital, I'm the mom, this is this and that, okay, people are going to accept it. No, people is not going to accept it. Here in US, it's not like Poland. Already right now, I see a lot of news in US that absolutely wants to help to figure it out exactly what's going on in there. Because what you are doing is not normal. It's not the normal behavior of the real mother that really cares for the daughter that claim that she has some mental health condition. If you want us to believe you, if you want us to leave you alone, if you want us to leave your family alone and your name alone and everything alone, please step out, get that test done. Make it public. Tell everybody to back up from your daughter. If you really a parent and the real mom, or even the person that raised your daughter, respect her. Respect her wish. You say that she has some mental health condition. Okay, if someone has some mental health condition that you claim, so then why are you trying to make it harder, much harder for her to accept herself? Shouldn't we helping our kids to understand about each other's and about actually ourselves, that who we are and what type of plan and what type of goal we have in their life? You took care of your other children right now. You're having fun with your family at this moment. Then you're trying to deny a daughter that repeatedly in the past of 3 months, beg you. I saw all those text messages. I translate all those text messages. I have them as an evidence. You can't tell to the world right now that my daughter didn't ask me this question. My daughter is crazy. No, because your daughter asked you repeatedly. She even asked you on the text messages why you took me out from the therapist, why you did not wanted me to continue my therapy, because she started to connect and communicate with her own soul, and it started to ask you questions about her real identity. Why you should take Julia from the therapy? If you are a parent and a real mom, why you did that to your daughter? If you know that your daughter indeed needs the therapist, needs someone to watch her closely, to make sure that taking the medication, then why you take away all resources from her? Why you are not allowed the grandma or grandpa have any sort of conversation with your daughter at this moment? If you don't want to see your daughter because you're mad and you're angry, you're all over the place, fine, I accept that. But what if your parents can do? Why your mom can't do? Why your brother or sister can't basically communicate with your daughter? When I actually started to communicate or get connect with the family member, they were so scared of you. They said that if we get connect with you guys, it's not going to happen because she's going to get mad at us. If you were a real mom, you would care about the health condition. You would care about what your daughter feels, and burning inside right now to find the truth about what he overheard about you and his own dad, and what he found as an evidence on the grandma's house, and what he believes about the raper. You even told her repeatedly that she's not allowed to talk about that raper. She should not say to anyone that this guy molested or raped her. This happened repeatedly in the house that you are guys going back and forth with. Then you name yourself a mom that caring about a daughter and claiming that she's a psycho. She's looking for attention. I don't think so. She's really looking for attention. I think you are looking for attention because you like when you see that people non-stop talking about your daughter and you and your family. If you really hate that people talking about you and judging you as a mom, step out, speak out. Take your daughter's hand, get to the hospital in front of the camera and show that she's a real daughter. That is the only way that Julia can accept this fact. Don't post papers. Don't claims without any evidence. We do gather a lot of evidence at this moment. I have too much evidence right now to come and claim that many of those statements that you mentioned to the police or to that fan page is lie. So please, I'm using now this platform to urge the spokesman or the person that mom went to and asked for help to communicate with the spokesperson, which his name is Dr-Fia-Johansson. And my information is now pinned on your daughter Instagram, which I'm sure that you are watching it daily. To connect me directly, from that, we can exchange evidence and we can talk. I do promise from this platform, I'm not going to bring any camera or any news or any journalist with me when I'm talking to you and talking to your spokesman, okay? We are not going to do it. We don't want you to feel discomfort. We don't want you to feel uncertain and unhappy about our conversation. We all want to get into the truths about who is Julia. You can prove it to us, not only to me. Now there is a millions of people out there that would love to know who you are and why you make your daughter to feel left over by the family. Why you are not doing anything to help your own daughter. Why you are not stopping this show, this messy show now, by stepping out and get that DNA test done. So again, you have something to say, don't post on the fan page. You have something to say, don't go to the police station, to the place that you are living and talking to a couple of police. When I actually get in, everybody was confused. They didn't even know who you are. They didn't even know what we are talking about. We couldn't even get connected to any spokesman in police station in that area that you mentioned that you went to. So tell that fan page to say the right and correct and accurate information, not made up stories, okay? I think that fan page needs attention and maybe actually looking for fan and followers, huh? That's why this fan page working with you directly. This needs to end pretty soon. This is like a joke right now to me. It's a joke. We have so many evidence in our hand that can come true to your claim. We don't want to do it because we still want to respect you, because we want to respect your privacy, because we want to respect your current family, because we want to respect your kids at this moment. That's why I am not going out with all those evidence that I have in my hand that will prove that what you are saying online is lie. But if you are not cooperating with us, if you're a spokesman, as you said you have, not connecting directly to me and bringing evidence and proving everything, these things will continue until we get into the bottom of the DNA test. For people out there, please listen carefully. So many of you guys see a lot of news about the birth certificate in every single platforms. As I said, I'm the one that was together with Madeline, with Julia. So what is so important right now at this moment is this. I urge all of you to not share and misinform the information that coming out from some fan page on Facebook. This fan page never communicate and answer my fan page, or basically my Facebook account, which we repeatedly send an email. The emails and the number that they put there as a spokesman, as a person that should talk on behalf of the mother, it's not valid, and all emails bounce back to us, and that number is not in service. So please be aware about it. Don't share and don't misinform things that is not legit and is not correct. As I said, I have enough with evidence, and we did our investigations almost in the past 5 days now. We get into the details in every single claims that come around Julia. We are ready to publish a lot of news and evidence at this moment. But we still, as a mom to mom, I will give her a chance. And I want and urge her to communicate directly with me and get the DNA test done. Thank you for watching, and thank you so much. Sorry if I'm look terrible or crazy or words coming out of my mind back and forth, is because I'm so tired. I have lack of sleep. I live in US, so basically there is a time zone and time difference in between. So I have to be awake whole night, and then in the morning I can't sleep either because I have a lot of interviews to make sure that people out there can hear Julia's voice. I will also say thank you to a lot of amazing people out there that send love and passion to Julia. Julia already logged out, or whether say deactive or completely delete the TikTok account and the Facebook account and all other platforms accounts. This platform is the only platform, this is the only Instagram that Julia has at this moment. And again, if someone wants to send love, you guys send here. And if someone wants to say hate, please unfollow before she's gonna block you. So again, her privacy, her safety, and her health. It is absolutely the first things for us, especially for me, from my team. The second is about a battle of go back and forth with the Karen's mom and the family members and other people that we are right now in contact. However, all I want is this: send prayers, send love, send the good energies to Julia. And we are going to still continue with that statement as a DNA test. And somebody told me the other day that she said that she wants to do the DNA test. And also she claimed on that fan page. But again, nothing had happened at this moment. They know there is the only person that they had to communicate with, and it's me and my team. And they did not communicate it at all. So if they said that they do, they are lying. If they said that they are actually getting the DNA test done, they are lying. If